Hello everyone and welcome. It's Shanna. Today we're going to be using Cat Scrappiness Merry Grinchmas 6x6 premium cardstock, and we are going to be using the Merry Grinchmas ephemera to go along with it. And there are 5 different little pieces of ephemera. I should say 5 designs. I think there's, 50 some pieces in here. And we've got the Grinch with the bag, the Santa bag full of all the stuff that he's stealing. We've got him taking the tree. We've got him coming up the chimney. We've got his little dog, and then one of him kind of posing. And those are super cute. If you have some Grinch fans, this is a great set. And I thought it'd be fun to create a little scene with this. I've got this die from Cat Scrappiness here. I'll link all the materials in the description box below. But this kind of creates a window scene, and it actually is creating the window from the inside, and then you're looking out. So it's like you're on the inside of the house looking out. And I thought it'd be fun to use to have the Grinch stealing all of the Christmas presents from underneath the tree. And I just used some black cardstock to die cut out the frame. And then I'm just going to bring in some green for my tree. And I'm just grabbing some paper out of my scrap bin. And next I'm going to die cut out my star in red. And I'm just using the red for the star just because we've got red and green in our little Grinch guy. And I thought it would just coordinate nicely. And I didn't have any gold on hand. Now, if you are looking for an inexpensive way to create some fun, cute cards, this is definitely it. Because the ephemera is, I think, only $15.99 and the paper pack's $6.99. So for $22, you could make a whole bunch of fun Grinch cards. You wouldn't need the die that I have. You could just create a bunch of cards with the paper and the ephemera, and it would be really fun and cute and inexpensive. In fact, that Night Before Christmas window scene die is only $9.99 as well. So honestly, you could really make this card very inexpensively. And with that Christmas scene, Night Before Christmas scene die, you could just make a lot of different cards. So very, very versatile. I thought of that scene die when I saw the Grinch with the bag, because I thought it'd be perfect for that. But anyway, so I'm going to bring 2 pieces of the pattern paper in. And I've got the lighter one that kind of looks like the snowflakes in the background. I'm going to use that. I've used it before on my channel, and I'm going to use this dark green. One of the things I should have done was use my nested die to cut out the A2 panel and have a really nice kind of edge around it. But instead, I used my paper trimmer. I was thinking about that yesterday, and I thought, I have so many wonderful nested die sets that I've not been using recently, and I need to get back to using them because they add so much dimension and detail to your cards. You don't want to forget about them. So I'm just cutting this to an A2 size panel, and I'm going to lay it down on my card base. You can see it's double-sided. We've got the Grinch hats in red on the back, and that's a really fun pattern as well. This cardstock, paper pad, it's not paper, it's actually cardstock. It's heavy duty, and they've always got great double-sided patterns. So I love using the Cat Scrappiness 6x6 premium cardstock because it's very durable and the patterns are very good. You have a hard time deciding which ones to use. So I'm just getting this glued up, and I'm going to use this pattern paper. And you can see on the back side of this, there's a whole bunch of those little dogs in different colors. Very, very cute. And I just used another one of my nested frame dies to die cut that out. And I'm going to kind of eyeball my tree. I will bring in a blending brush and some ink and put a little color on there. I don't have much on my brush, so I'm going to grab one of my ink pads and add a little color to it. It doesn't make very much of a difference. It just kind of adds like a darker blue around the edges and then more of that brighter blue in the center. But I thought it'd be fun to just add that. And we'll just do both sides of the tree. And you have to be gentle not to bend your paper. I did bend it a little bit, but I knew it wouldn't matter because I was going to lay some embellishments down on it. And you wouldn't see where I kind of creased it a little bit. So I'm just going to clean off my desk here real quick. I'm just using, I have three bottles. I have water, vinegar, and alcohol. And that particular time I just grabbed the vinegar for my glass board. But I always keep those three things handy because I use them for different things in my craft room. I'm just going to get this tree glued up. Looks like I've got plenty of glue on there. So I'm going to rub my fingers on there just to kind of keep it from seeping out as much as I can. And it lines up very nicely. And I don't think it looks bad with the black underneath there. I'm enjoying my coffee this morning as I do this voiceover. And I'm just going to bring in some foam, just a tiny piece of foam tape to pop up my star on my card. We'll just get it laid down on there. And then I laid this down on my card base and put some glue on it. And then I thought, I think I'd like to have another layer. So I will stop and kind of lay that aside and then go and grab another sheet and make another layer. And I just brought in a white panel. I think gold would have been pretty, but I didn't have any gold. And I could have used silver too, but I just did the white. And I probably could have stepped up an extra layer, but it would have been pretty tight on the sides. So we'll just get this laid down on our card base. And then next what we need to do is just bring in our little Grinch and position him next to our tree like he's just has stolen all of the presents out from underneath our tree. And I'm not going to have him steal the ornaments because I want some embellishments on my tree just so that my card has some interest. And so I'm going to say he just stole the presents. We know that the Grinch actually takes all of the stuff off the tree when he visits the home. And I'm just going to pull this release paper off, then we'll get this laid down on here. And I think it's coming together. I think it's kind of cute. I have a girlfriend that really likes Grinch, so I'm probably going to send her this card for Christmas. I sent her the die set that I have there that has the Grinch hand. I actually sent that to her last year, but she'll probably get this card this year. And so I'm going to take my Bah Humbug sentiment, and I feel like we need some more color. So I'm going to grab some red and white and die cut out our sentiment, and then we'll just get this laid down on there real nicely. So the Bah is separate from the humbug, and then the exclamation point is separate. So you actually have three pieces, actually four if you count the tittle, that you need to lay down on here, but they lay down very nicely. The shadow is cut very nice so that you can easily lay these down on there. And you got to get the little bits out of there. And then I'm just going to lay some glue down on here and I'll get it laid down on the shadow. And then we'll get our exclamation point laid down on there. And your reverse tweezers are just so important when you're working with these little sentiments to help you hold them and get the glue and get them laid down on there. I'm just going to lay the glue on the shadow for the exclamation point and the tittle, and we'll just get it laid down on there. So I'm still trying to get back in the groove of my craft room and get some things done. I haven't had as much time as I've wanted. I just need some playtime. I'm glad it's the weekend. I think we'll have some time to play this weekend. However, my husband is kind of lining some things up for us to do this morning anyway. So hopefully this afternoon we'll be able to do that. We're having a little family get-together this evening for my sister's birthday. It was actually on Wednesday, but we couldn't get together because she had so much going on. And so we're going to have my brother and my sister over. And we've been trying to have these little get-togethers occasionally. And so that's what we'll be having a little campfire in our little fire pit. And my husband made chili, and we're going to have hot dogs and a bunch of snacks and stuff. So it'll be fun. So here I'm going to adorn my tree, and I'm bringing in some sprinkles, and they're called Magical Holiday Sprinkles. They actually have Mickey and some little white sprinkles, and then they have some peppermints. And I want to use the peppermints on my tree because I thought it'd be super cute going along with that red and white cinnamon and the red and white coat on the Grinch and the red star on the tree. And last year when I did my Christmas tree, I changed my scheme, and I went with red and white candy for my grandkids, and I thought it would be fun. And so I'm kind of matching this little tree up to some of my design. I have a lot of little peppermint and different types of candies in red and white, and my tree color is all red and white. So I thought I would do that here. And so the Grinch has only stolen the gifts from underneath the tree and not the ornaments, as he does in the show. Anyway, so I'm going to get all these laid down on here. I think they're super fun, and they add some dimension. And we'll get them laid down. Now, Cat Scrappiness has the best embellishments. I don't know if I said that already or not, but they have such a fun supply. I mean, you can just get all holidays, just anything you want. You want candy corn? They've got candy corn. You want popcorn? They've got popcorn. Peppermints. Yeah, just all the fun stuff. So I'll just get all these put back into the bag and put away. And this will pretty much finish up our card. I hope you like it. I had a fun time making it. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.